Fluent Fox Podcast.
Learn English by listening.
Let's unpack this. Have you ever felt like your brain is just, running on dial-up?
Mm-hmm.
Even when, your body feels perfectly fine.
Yeah, like wading through mental molasses.
Exactly. Struggling to just pull a simple fact out of your memory, or maybe you just can't seem to organize a clear thought.
Yeah.
We're diving deep today into what lots of us call brain fog, or maybe mind mush.
Right. It's not really a medical diagnosis, is it? But it's a term so many people use.
It really is. It just describes that noticeable dip in our mental sharpness.
It's that really frustrating feeling, isn't it? Reduced clarity, focus is shot, recall is difficult.
Uh-huh.
It resonates with so many people, especially, I think, with modern life demanding constant attention.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever found yourself just caught in that endless social media scroll?
Oh, yeah.
And then, like an hour later, you snap out of it and have zero memory of what you even looked at?
Happens all the time. Or looking for your keys.
Yes. And they're in your hand the whole time, especially after maybe a night of not so great sleep.
Definitely. I know that feeling.
I certainly do too.
And these are really classic symptoms of what we're calling mind mush, It's a sign that your brain, which is this incredible, high-performance machine, might just be running on fumes or hitting some serious friction somewhere.
And that's exactly our mission for this deep dive. We really want to explore what causes this mental slowdown, how it impacts us, and I think most importantly, how we can prevent it. Maybe even actively boost our cognitive function.
Yeah, and uncover some hopefully fascinating insights into how your brain actually works, sort of under the hood.
What's really compelling here, I think, is understanding this mind mush, not just as, I feel tired.
Right. It's more than that.
It is. It feels like a measurable decline, in your brain's ability to keep focus, process things, store memories efficiently.
It's like having a supercomputer that suddenly slowed right down to a crawl.
So, okay, if our brain is this amazing machine, what's causing the system to crash or just get bogged down?
Yeah.
What are the biggest maybe energy drains or performance inhibitors we face every day?
Well, look, the usual suspects are often right there in front of us.
Like?
Excessive digital screen time, for one. Especially with the constant interruptions.
Right. Yes. The notifications.
Exactly. And just the sheer volume of sometimes negative information. And then, of course, that classic villain, not enough good sleep.
It really sounds like our digital lives aren't just a distraction anymore. They're like actively rewiring our brains. And maybe not always for the better.
They profoundly are. I mean, consider this. There was research, I think, out of the University of California, Irvine.
Right.
It highlighted how frequent digital interruptions, every single notification, every new tab you open, they don't just briefly pause what you're doing.
Right. It feels like more than that.
It is. They force your brain into what's called cognitive switching costs, rapidly shifting focus back and forth. And that can cumulatively slash your productivity by, up to 40%.
Wow, 40%. That's staggering.
It is. And it's not just the time you lose to the interruption itself. It's the mental energy your brain burns just trying to get back on track with the original task.
So it's not just productivity taking a hit, but our basic ability to sustain attention is suffering too.
Precisely.
No wonder it feels almost impossible sometimes to dive deep into something complex or even just, finish a book without feeling totally scattered.
Exactly. This constant digital context switching basically trains your brain for superficial engagement. There's this eye-opening meta-analysis.
Yeah.
It found that the average human attention span is actually shortened. Now, the whole goldfish comparison is maybe a bit much.
Right, a bit oversimplified.
A bit, yeah. But what's crucial is that when your brain is just overwhelmed by processing constant information streams, its capacity for sustained concentration and forming detailed memories is significantly impaired. It really is like trying to listen to a symphony while, 20 other radios are blaring different tunes around you.
Okay, so if digital overload is this huge, pervasive problem, What's a practical step? Maybe something counterintuitive we can actually do to start reclaiming our focus.
Well, beyond just, reduce screen time, which everyone says,
Sure.
experts really champion targeted digital detoxes.
Okay.
And this isn't just about taking a break vaguely. It's about actively helping restore the function of your brain's prefrontal cortex.
The control center, right?
Exactly. The part responsible for executive control, decision-making, sustained attention, even just integrating something like a digital Sabbath once a week.
A whole day.
A full day. No phones, no social media, no streaming. It can dramatically help reset your brain's default mode network.
Wow. A whole day without the endless scroll. That's a serious challenge in our world, isn't it?
It is.
But I can absolutely see how that kind of forced reset could provide real, tangible relief for a brain that's just fatigued.
It really can.
Yeah. Okay, we've talked about what we put into our brains, or maybe what we let take away from it, like too much screen time. But what about what we don't put in?
Yeah.
It turns out your brain, kind of like a muscle, gets sluggish if it's not consistently challenged.
That's a critical point.
So this brings us to another key contributor to mind mush. Maybe just a lack of mental stimulation.
Absolutely. If we just sort of drift through our days, doing the same repetitive tasks over and over, our brain's neural networks just don't get the necessary workout to stay agile.
Right.
But what's truly intriguing is that engaging in novel, complex activities, think learning a new language or mastering a musical instrument,
Okay.
solving tricky puzzles, even just consistently reading diverse stuff,
Yeah.
these don't just pass the time.
They do more.
They actively stimulate neuroplasticity. That's your brain's incredible ability to adapt, reorganize itself, and form new synaptic connections throughout your entire life.
So it's not just use it or lose it. It's more like you're actively shaping the very architecture of your brain through consistent mental effort.
That's it.
So you're saying if I picked up, chess, or finally started that online course on quantum physics I keep thinking about, I'd literally be making my brain stronger and more adaptable.
You absolutely would. I mean, look, there was a landmark study published in Neurology, I believe.
Yeah.
It showed that individuals who are bilingual from an early age tend to show signs of cognitive decline something like 4 to 5 years later than people who only speak one language.
Wow. 4 to 5 years later.
Yeah. It speaks volumes about the power of continuous learning and maintaining that cognitive flexibility.
That's a really powerful incentive to maybe finally dust off my rusty high school French.
Go for it.
But okay, what about the absolute non-negotiables? The basic building blocks, like sleep, you mentioned that earlier. Are you personally consistently hitting that sweet spot, 7 to 8 hours a night?
Sleep. It's beyond crucial. It's completely foundational. While you're asleep, your brain isn't just, off.
It's working.
It's actively cleaning house. It engages in processes like the glymphatic system, basically flushing out metabolic waste products that build up during the day.
Okay, like a cleanup crew.
Exactly. And a lack of that restorative sleep drastically impairs your brain's ability to consolidate memories and learn new information effectively. There's research from Harvard Medical School that highlighted how insufficient sleep can reduce your learning efficiency by as much as 40%.
40% again.
40%. Wow. It's like trying to download a huge file with a really dodgy Wi-Fi signal that keeps cutting out.
That's a perfect analogy.
Yeah.
It just doesn't stick. Yikes. Okay, so it's not just digital overload and maybe not enough mental challenges. Poor sleep, a suboptimal diet, not enough physical activity. These are also major culprits behind this feeling of brain fog.
They are absolutely the pillars of brain health. Your brain, like we said, it's this high-performance machine.
Yeah.
And just like a sports car needs specific, high-octane fuel and regular maintenance,
Right.
your brain thrives on nutrient-rich foods, things that provide essential precursors for neurotransmitters. It needs that restorative sleep for cellular repair and consistent physical exercise that boosts blood flow, enhances neurogenesis, reduces inflammation.
So these are the absolute foundations. for a sharp, resilient mind.
Couldn't say it better. The foundations.
Speaking of how our brains work, we've explored these external factors like digital overload and the internal needs like sleep, nutrition, exercise. But what about something maybe even more fundamental, something that's always active, kind of shaping our reality from the inside out?
Where are you going with this?
I'm talking about the profound, and I think often underestimated, role our own thoughts play.
Ah, yes. You've hit on a critical and, often overlooked dimension there.
Really?
Absolutely. While many are quick to blame screens or lack of sleep, the actual mental environment we cultivate through our thoughts is equally impactful.
How so?
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, there's extensive neuroscience research showing that chronic negative thought patterns, they can literally prune neural connections.
Prune them, like cutting back branches.
Sort of, yeah. Reducing cognitive flexibility, that's your brain's ability to shift between different concepts or adapt to new situations. And it dampens creativity, too. It's like your brain gets stuck in one single rigid gear.
So hang on. If I spend my days kind of stuck in a loop of self-doubt or rumination or just being cynical, I'm not just feeling bad. I'm actively making my brain less adaptable, less innovative.
That's what the science suggests.
That's powerful and, frankly, a little unsettling.
It can be.
Yeah.
But look, this also raises an even more inspiring question, doesn't it?
Which is?
If negative thoughts have such a tangible physical impact, what about positive ones?
The flip side.
Exactly. Studies, including ones using fMRI scans, show that practices like gratitude aren't just about, feeling good momentarily.
It's more than a feeling.
It actively rewires your brain. Focusing on positive experiences strengthens specific neural pathways, the ones associated with reward and well-being. It literally helps make optimism and resilience more automatic over time.
So our thoughts aren't just fleeting things passing through. They're like architects of our neural landscape.
Precisely. They are shaping the structure.
That's incredibly powerful, this idea that we can actively build healthier, more robust pathways just through conscious attention and gratitude. Okay, what about multitasking? We often wear that like a badge of honor, right?
Oh, yeah.
Thinking we're being super productive, juggling a dozen things at once.
Actually, that badge might be a bit misleading.
Really? Tell me more.
Well, a Stanford University study found that people who are constantly multitasking actually struggle significantly more with memory retention.
Okay.
And they exhibit weaker attention spans compared to those who focus on just one task at a time. So it's not really a cognitive superpower. It's often just a fast track to fragmented attention and ultimately reduced quality of output.
So my supposed ability to be in a meeting while also checking emails and planning dinner isn't actually a sign of genius.
Probably not optimal, no.
Good to know. Okay, so what's a better approach then? Something evidence-backed for really focused work.
Well, instead of that constant context switching, the key is really to embrace monotasking. Focus on one thing.
Monotasking, I like that.
Yeah. And there are techniques, like the Pomodoro method, maybe you've heard of it?
Vaguely. Work for a bit, then break.
Exactly. You work for a focused, say, 25 minutes, followed by a short 5-minute break. And it's not just an arbitrary time limit. It actually leverages our natural attention cycles and actively helps prevent mental fatigue, helps clear out that mental clutter, and really boost deep work productivity.
Focused work, followed by a proper brain break. That sounds much more sustainable, actually.
It is.
But what if someone listening feels like their brain is already completely fried? Like they've really hit rock bottom with this mind mush. Is it, too late? Can you turn the tide?
Oh, never too late. Absolutely not. Remember that neuroplasticity we talked about?
Yeah, the brain's adaptability.
Exactly. It means the brain is always capable of change and recovery. For someone feeling really overwhelmed, experts often suggest a multi-pronged approach.
Like what?
Things like re-implementing structured work and rest schedules, getting that rhythm back, integrating short bursts of mindfulness meditation, and practicing deep breathing exercises. Now, these aren't just, trendy wellness buzzwords.
They actually work.
They are scientifically validated tools to actively calm the nervous system, reduce cortisol levels, and help reset your brain's baseline function. It's really about being intentional with your cognitive energy.
Okay, so structured work, harnessing that power of gratitude we talked about, prioritizing controlled rest, and being incredibly mindful of how we use even our free time.
Exactly.
It really sounds like it boils down to small, consistent habits leading to pretty profound changes over time.
That's often the case, yes.
Well, we've covered a lot here. What causes mental fog, how it really affects us, and explored some actionable ways to fight it. Our core aim really is for your brain to feel sharper, not mushier, after this deep dive.
And if we just step back for a second, look at the bigger picture, it becomes abundantly clear that your brain truly is this high-performance machine.
Yeah.
It needs not only the right fuel, good sleep, nutrient-dense food, regular exercise, and that purposeful mental stimulation.
Right, the challenges.
But also crucial protection. Protection from the constant overload of our modern world. Things like those digital detoxes we mentioned, and dedicated, focused work periods.
And here's what's truly profound, at least for me, from our chat. This mind mush isn't just about what we consume, whether it's too many screens or too little sleep, but it's profoundly about how we use our brains and the powerful shaping role our very own thoughts play.
That internal environment.
Exactly. Remember, those sustained negative thought patterns can actually reduce your cognitive flexibility, your creativity, literally make your brain less agile.
But the flip side.
But conversely, consciously practicing gratitude, focusing on positive experiences that can literally rewire your brain. Make it more optimistic, strengthen those vital neural pathways, make positivity more of a default setting.
Your thoughts really are active sculptors of your most valuable asset.
They really are. So this kind of begs an important question for you listening right now.
Yeah, what have you experienced? Have you ever felt that sense of mental fog or mental clutter?
And if so, what specific habits do you think might have contributed to it? And maybe more importantly, what did you find helped you deal with it?
And another question to ponder. If you could improve just one single habit starting today to significantly boost your brain health, what would that one thing be?
That's a great question. For me personally, I find starting the day with some kind of movement, even just a brisk walk outside, it genuinely helps clear my head, sets a positive tone for the day.
For me, I find planning my week ahead on Sunday really helps. It cuts down on that Monday morning stress significantly, frees up mental bandwidth.
Oh, that's a good one.
And honestly, I'm actively trying being the operative word, to swap that late night meme scrolling for reading an actual physical book before bed.
Small steps.
Small steps.
We genuinely love to hear your insights and experiences on all this. So reflect on your own habits, stay sharp, and please take incredible care of that amazing mind of yours.
Absolutely.
Take care. We'll see you soon.